A tangle of marine decorum, restless lights, and ambrosial scents mingle atop the floating quay to accent the Shangri-La. Aberdeen Harbour's premier dining location. With competitive views of a surrounding bay, the restaurant attracts a steady crowd of tourists and wishing personnel. The primary moneyman for the 289s, Chon saying Rooster Low, is enjoying a rare meal outside of Child's Hill territory. Intel says he's set up in one of the restaurant's private dining rooms, but he's not alone. Rooster keeps a personal bodyguard, a notorious orc called the Talon, in addition to his regular security detail. You've seen photos of the Talon's handiwork. Body is so battered it's hard to tell where one bruise ends and the next begins. Your mission: locate Rooster, extract him from the Shangri-La, and deliver him to your client alive. Simple, fast, low profile. Of course, even the simplest of runs can go sideways. We don't have any stash stuff, so fine. Hey, can I go in? Stepping into the interior hallway of the Shangri-La, you're confronted by a massive warlock troll, the restaurant's front door security. He speaks with surprising elocution. Welcome to the Shangri-La. We strive to provide our patrons with an exquisite dining experience. If you have any questions or require special accommodations, don't hesitate to speak with our staff. Looks like I got my pick of tables. I'm sorry, but this is not a seat-yourself establishment. If you'd like to choose where you sit, I suggest you make a reservation for one of the private rooms upstairs. Looks to be up and down frowns. Please keep in mind that any disturbances will be promptly de-escalated by our security. We reserve the right to buy a service to unruly patrons. Thank you, and enjoy your meal. What security? I don't see any guards around. With a puff of his chest and shake of his shoulders, the troll assumes a more aggressive posture. His face remains a mask of neutrality, despite the obvious irritation in his voice. Wuxing prides itself on having world-class security personnel. You do well to remember that the best kind of security is often hidden from sight. I'd have rough pretty hard not to see that guy. Nice. Oh, hello, waitress. That crab was really amazing. I wish I didn't have to wait an hour to get it. Yeah, that's kind of a long wait, huh? Hello, waitress. What's up? A waitress, swamped with orders, caught unaware by your approach. Oh, well, welcome to the Shangri-La, sir. Our hostess will sit you as soon as she gets back. You're welcome to wait in the lounge. This will only take a second, though. A loud exhalation escapes through her nose. Her eyes dart towards the kitchen. She musters an empty smile and nods in false hospitality. Absolutely, sir. What do you need? I'm looking for a Mr. Lowe. He has a reservation here tonight. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that name. I mean, I bet a hard-working waitress like herself was good with faces. You'd certainly remember this man. He travels with a big orc who's got a nasty scar on his cheek. He fiddles with a scratch pad and eyes the platinous orders scrawled across its top page. After a moment of consideration, she speaks. I might know the orc, if he's who I'm thinking of. He only comes around a couple times a year. I've never served him, but I've heard he gets real pushy with the other waiters. Pushy, huh? What is that? He's allergic to shellfish, I think. We get so many orders, sometimes mistakes are made. A hint of fear flashes across her face. I didn't just say that. I can assure you our service is second to none. Nervously peeks over her shoulder. Hey, tell me where my friend's eating, and I won't mention your little indiscretion to a soul. Sir, this is the Shangri-La. We have over 24 private dining rooms in addition to our main dining floor. As I've already said, I serve out here. The friend could be in any of our other rooms. Now excuse me, I need to place these orders. Enjoy your meal. And with that she wheels around and marches towards the kitchen. What did I just get here? And poison the talent's food. An order computer. There's a Henry. Hello, Henry. What's up, Henry? Why do you have a name, Henry? And why can I click on this order computer? Our old-dressed man sits alone at the bar, elbows propped atop the counter. His face is hard, eyes blank. He swirls the contents of his half-empty glass, as if in a stupor. Between the swollen eyes and whiskey double, it isn't hard to guess his mood. As you approach, he rubs his temples and graces you with a lazy sideways glance, mumbles under his breath. Yeah, not like I can dig myself any deeper. Rough day, huh? He looks at you again through dull, bloodshot eyes, but his gaze drifts elsewhere before returning to his drink. Lost 2 contracts, missed a third, late for a meeting and publicly shamed by my co-worker, all during the 9 to 5. No record as far as I can tell. Takes a long pull from his glass, exhales. At least I got that going for me. How'd you lose your contracts? Wish I knew. One of them was almost a done deal. But for some reason the client suddenly changed their tune and the contract slipped away before I could officially close it. The other 2 contracts were for ongoing clients, people I'd worked with for years, but I somehow forgot about their annual renewal date, and a more diligent co-worker picked them up. I get no credit for the long-term partnership with those clients. If anything, I now look worse for losing them, even though I brought them into whooshing in the first place. He leans back and lets out a weary groan. His breath reeks of alcohol. That kinda sounds like too many coincidences to me. Do you think someone's working against you? You're kidding me. Everyone's at each other's throats in the business. He downs the rest of his drink, signals to the bartender. In a single movement, the bartender leans over and refills the glass. I mean, I'm pretty serious, Henry. He mumbles into his drink. So am I. Think about it. Anyone at work been extra hard pressed or unusually lucky? He considers this. The newcomer, David. Henry nods his head towards the group at the end of the bar. This group here. An elf at the center. Him. He came out of nowhere and has become a rock star with the upper management. He's been making connections and deals like a wishing veteran, like me. That's odd. You're telling me. You wanna know what I think? He leans towards you, glassy eyes, looking through you to who knows where. The scent of booze wafts off him. I think he's got family connections, people in high places, and he's been using them to his advantage. Backs off and shrugs, rocking precariously on his chair. I don't know, it's just a thought. Might be onto something. Henry grunts and stares into his glass. No, just wishful thinking. Well, I'm gonna find out. Too bad I didn't have the socialite. Don't have the socialite stuff going on. Etiquette. Got the word. David is all smiles. He's just finished a joke to the uproarious laughter of his party. Hello, friends. Trying to get in on this joviality. You're welcome to join us for the next round. His words bleed into each other. This isn't his first drink. What are you celebrating? My recent successes. Through some hard work and a little business sleep persuasion, he winks at you knowingly. I sealed 2 contracts and a third is underway. Oh, congratulations. Next round is on me. David beams. Yes, it's a real friend. Come, let's drink. Slams back a shot and hoots with satisfaction. Much appreciated. Thank you, my good man. So yeah, from one friend to another, how did you bag all these contracts in one day? A fresh flush fills David's cheeks. He wobbles on the spot and grins at you. Wasn't too hard, truth be told. Someone did most of the work for me. You see that poor sot over there? He gestures to Henry. We just upgraded our security at work. A few nights ago, that fool left behind a note containing his new password. I wrote it down and had some fun. Sent nasty messages to his clients. Removed a couple appointments from his schedule. David tosses his hand into the air, spilling his ring. And boom, I'm Employee of the Month. All I had to do was some damage control, but that man's clients, they're now mine. Nicely done, very clever, my friend. His cocky smile stretches across his all too proud face. Oh, Tatsusu, thanks again for the drink, friend. You have yourself a good night. These guys are lit. Which do you think it would be in a fight? Oh, we should find out. 10 million on the Mopey one. Rage goes a long way in a fight. Brilliant. At the very least, it'll keep security's hands full. Oh. Yeah, Henry. You know what? That David prick you mentioned. Turns out he broke into your work terminal and sent your clients some nasty messages in your name. Then he swooped in and stole them. A spark of sobriety washes over Henry. The dullness in his eyes drains away, and he sits up, alarmed. That explains why no one would return my messages. With a grunt, he smashes his fist onto the counter. He turns towards David and mutters through clenched teeth. Wants to play dirty, I can handle it. I can handle him. He jumps up and marches towards David. Fight! 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 Henry and David stand inches from one another, both men wearing the fiercest expressions they can muster. Their hatred is almost palpable. How their confrontation will play out is unclear, but one thing is certain, you have a great seat. Henry stabs a finger into David's chest and speaks in a low hiss. You stole my business, and I know it. You might have picked this fight, but I'm going to win it. Fair and fucking square. Show you how those with integrity operate, you cheat. David's mouth eases into a contented smirk. You want to lose face twice in one day? I'm happy to oblige, but not in here. I'll be damned if the Shangri-La bans me for trashing a worthless crap stain like you on their property. Let's finish this outside, now. Fine, but don't think that this will give you any sort of advantage. It only means I won't have to hold back. Let's go. Well, we did create a diversion. Hello, Mr. Security Guard. The guard steps forward and raises his hand. Sorry, sir, the series of limits. Why? Security's got the area closed down to contain a situation on the docks. No gawking allowed. This is the Wusheng Employee Pass Show. Reserved for Wusheng customers and their guests. General public's not admitted. The warden stands to emphasize his authority. Why don't you head back to your table? There's ample sitting in the main dining room. What if I ask nicely? Will you let me through? The corner of the guard's mouth cracks into a weak smile. Sorry, but even the mighty please and thank you will help you here. Aw, that's a shame. Yeah, I know, I went away. Why do you do this? Let's talk to the chef. Are you gonna be upset? Heady aroma of spices and sweat bombards your senses. As the cooks move through the kitchen, scents churn in their wake. Some sharp, some sweet, some altogether unfamiliar, but all delicious. The chef barks an order to his assistant searing fish, and whirls around muttering fervently to himself. He stops short once he notices you standing in his kitchen. I told them I needed an extra server, not a hobo. Shoo! He gestures towards the door and returns to tasting an array of sauces. I wanna hack this. We need to give some shellfish to the big orc guy that we're gonna be fighting, because he's got an allergy, and you know that if you eat something which you're allergic to, you're gonna die. Probably not, but you're gonna have a bad time. An open program tracking food orders, and their respective tables flickers steadily on the computer screen. AccuServe from Renraku, Shangri-La Restaurant. Service notes. Inside this file is a series of notes on guests and restaurant's operations. Scroll through today's notes. Several servers have written about their concerns regarding tonight's lack of security, and a couple are frustrated with the curious guests wandering up to the second floor's private dining rooms. The rest is useless information. Manager's notice. Nothing but your typical wage slave directives in here. There are a few mentions of curtailing recreational activities in storage rooms and on other outer decks. One can only infer the meaning of said activities. Farther down, a note in red expressly warns that the special guests on floor 2 should be served by approved waitstaff only. And if the guests' orders are botched again, there will be significant and widespread consequences for all servers involved. Check the orders. A list containing dozens of orders pops up. Only a handful are for the upper floor's private dining room. One note on a second floor order stands out. Floor 2, Private Room 3, VIP Party of 5, Standard Seafood Buffet 1, Wine Sample 3, Crab Rangoon 6, Shangri-La Prawns 2, Surf and Turf. Note, no prawns, avoid cross-contamination with shellfish. Diner is allergic. Surf and Turf. So we have to put prawns in Surf and Turf to Floor 2, Private Room 3. A menu pops up with options to view or place orders. Following the menu is a dining room chart that's been broken down into service zones. A large comp button in the upper right hand corner has a lock icon over it. Seems people are being too liberal with the free drinks. Unfortunately, it looks like you need a service code to place an order. Can I talk to the cook again, then? Oh, I knew I would need socialite. The chef peers at you over a mountain of oysters. No guests in the kitchen. Ouch! Sorry to intrude, but I need to speak with the head chef. Grabs a towel from nearby rack and wipes his hands, grumbling to himself. I'm head chef. I've little time to cook my food, and even less for conversation. It will only take a minute. Just to make it quick, you've got 60 seconds before I have to pull these prawns out of the boiler. Well, until one of the tonight's guests has a shellfish allergy, less than mild-mannered orc. Sounds familiar? That's a polite way to put it. Gave 2 of my cooks broken ribs and a matching set of black eyes last time he stormed my kitchen. He waves his hand. Yes, I know that orc. Got a shellfish allergy he's overly keen on hounding us about. As though this wasn't a top seafood restaurant in the 6th world. Yeah, mistakes happen. Sometimes you reach for a mushroom and accidentally grab an oyster. Maybe such an accident happens to our orc friends, know what I'm saying? What? Oh, biotech. Or corporates. Or we could just bribe them. I mean, it's not that much. 250. We are gonna get some paid money too, and we are gonna get paid for the mission. So I am gonna be able to either buy the muscle augmentation, one of them, or I'm gonna be able to buy the willpower stuff. Yeah, let's just bribe him, it's fine. But first, what? He barks at your suggestion. After a moment's recovery, he looks straight at you, nostrils flared. You can't possibly be saying what I think you are. You want me to poison a diner? You're deranged. I'm calling security. No, I'm gonna bribe you. I just need your hand to slip and add an extra ingredient or two. The chef nervously wrings his towel between his hands, stares at the sumptuous plates of food waiting to be eaten. A glance over his shoulder, a shake of his head, and he smiles. A small, bright thing. You know, I never appreciated our cuisine. Or art. I think a special thanks is in order. To yourself out, won't you? I wonder... I probably could have gotten the server code, the waiter code for the order computer. But it's fine, it's okay. The gnarled bar still offers little in the way of comfort. A quick look around reveals the disparity between the restaurant proper and the bar, the latter of which appears neglected in comparison to the pristine dining room. All the dried drink rings, the apple and the counter's uneven surface, and angry scratches run down its length. You've got time to kill before Rooster arrives. This is as good a spot as any. Wait. Yeah, let's grab a drink and wait. We should wait with the drink, because otherwise they could get suspicious that I'm just sitting here without not doing anything. The minutes tick away as you mull over a cold one. Roosters should be here any time now. Oh shit, what was that? Second floor server. An alarmed waiter in a tasseled uniform stumbles into the kitchen. Chef, we have a problem, a big problem. Got to drama cork, mage. We're working here. Got a fight out front, and a sick diner, and you're still here glazing dumplings? A second floor guest is pissed. His head of security is spewing up prawns and looking for someone to blame. Better brace yourself for a mouthful of fists. A howl and several thumps catch the cooking staff's attention. Apprehensive glances are tossed around the kitchen. Their fear abruptly confirmed as a huge orc bursts into the room. The jagged scar on the orc's cheek matches your client's description of a talon. Or it would if the talon's face weren't a lumpy, swollen, sweeping mess. The talon's face blushes in anger, or perhaps as a side effect of his allergy, as he raises a knobby finger to the room. What's wrong with his face? His swollen lips spit more saliva than sounds. Excuse me, sir. You're holding the kitchen up. Do you have any questions or concerns? Speak to our host up front. He runs on the chef, shoulders raised in disbelief. I've got a concern, all right. A concern regarding this shithouse you call a restaurant. His voice booms. This is the third time your slopheads have fucked up my order. And if I'm regularly forced to choke down your garbage, I expect to at least show some substitutions to be followed. No selfish! Get it right. Or next time someone's going to end up a whole lot worse than maimed. As long as it's got even more spice than something. Probably gun show or someone. It's one way to put it. Hey, if the talent's down here, that means he's left the upstairs room unguarded. Let's go while he's distracted. I do want to fight you though. Hello. I want to fight me? No? Shame. Service entrance, okay. Hey, what's up? Inside the private dining room, you're immediately greeted by the piercing stare of two massive dragon statues. The flickering lights are just bright enough to illuminate their bronze bodies, the effect a eerie illusion of slithering scales. Across the room stands your target, Chon-Sing Rooster Low, hands trembling at his sides. A single anxious guard stands near the door. Something has them on edge. Talon is missing. Sweat drips down the rooster's gaunt face. His eyes dart back and forth across the room, trying to size you up, assess the situation. Without support, he appears nothing more than a trapped rooster who, without his talons, is defenseless. In an effort to invoke a sense of authority, he raises his voice. Who are you? What do you want? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna kidnap you. Let's go. He box. Kidnap? Who do you think I am? Some 5-year-old in a park? Yes. Joe, where is the Talon? Where is the rest of my security? A second passes while his eyes scour the room, looking for anyone to come to his aid. Never you mind. Just get this street tramp out of here. Yes, sir. You don't want to do that. It's my job to scrag thugs like you. You really want to fight me? No, not exactly, no. The tried thug bolts for the door. That's what I thought. Hey, what's up? No, wait. Spare my life. I beg you, please. I mean, I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to kidnap you. I'm here to take you alive. Don't make me change my mind. Listen, Seattle. We may have Rooster, but these stiffs were probably just a handful of his guards. We could have more downstairs. We can't leave the same way we came in. We're gonna get out of here in one piece. We need to find a new exit route fast. And I'm betting this chicken guy knows one. So how about it? Where is the door you used to discreetly make your way in here? Rooster's teeth are clattering inside his head. His frame shakes uncontrollably. The realization that he's at your mercy, with no one left to defend him, is settling in. Hey, no one said I'm not supposed to break your fingers, so tell me, where's the back door? Oh, teeth, yeah. Rooster stammers incoherently for a moment, but his words soon catch up with him. It's just outside of this room. To the right, but it's locked. And you have the key, don't you? He blinks, confused, his shocked mind slowly processing your implication. Yes, I do. He reaches into his coat pocket and withdraws a small key. I'm gonna take it. Protect him from all harm. That's an optional thing. Use the key to open the door. Let's use this elevator. There is going to be a fight. Unknown caller. The comlink clicks. A burst of static. And then the sound clears to reveal a soft voice. Is this your channel? Sure is. Name's Paylon. I'm your getaway driver. We have details to discuss, but let's keep it brief. Time's ticking. Another burst of static, and Paylon continues. I'm at the loading dock across the bridge from the restaurant's main entrance. Big old schooner. Can't miss me, but neither will the HKPF, who I've just learned are on their way here in response to a security call. Okay, I'm on my way then. One last thing. I may be the driver, but this ain't my rig. Door's locked and I don't know the code. You may have to break in. Good luck and get moving. Really? And you... What? You're the driver, and you don't have the key to open the door. Did you steal this boat? You probably stole this boat. Maybe she. Don't know. A click and your comlink fills with static. Paylon is gone. Okay. Hey, what's up? A pair of triad gangsters block your path. Men, help me! The words start pouring out of Rooster's mouth so quickly that they blur together. You free me, get me away from here, and I grant you the rewarded new and favors power, whatever you want. The two guards exchange a look, then turn back to Rooster smiling. Actually, we're liking the position we are in now. You begging at our feet? The idea that maybe once you're gone, we can move up the clan chain. You know, Rocco, there's plenty qualified to take your seat. In fact, we might as well make sure you don't make it out of here alive. Rooster looks up at them, irate. His fury fizzles upon spotting the tug's various and ample cutlery. No, why? I can make you rich. Hey, easy there. Let's not make this a scene. We go our way, you go yours. The gangster looks you over. No ink, no suits. You're one of them runners. Shit, a runner. Don't let him take off with Rooster. Reaches for his weapon. Get him! That's a super cool looking weapon. Oh wow. Oh, yeah, you just go here. You just go hide. You're fine. Okay, can I get to you? I can. You know what? Give me some more accuracy too. Why not? Oh, we missed all of them? That's actually pretty amazing. Max is not very good at shooting, is he? Oh, you miss 80% and you missed twice. Oh, 3 times 80%. How is it? Let's see. Let's round it to 80%. Missing 2 shots is 16%. No, wait. That's not right. I'm an idiot. No. It's 5%, missing 2 shots. Because it's 0.2 times 0.2, that's 4%. 20% of that. And then that's less than 1% chance. That's 0.8% or something like that to miss 3 shots. Got your leg. Oh yeah, this is such a good thing because whenever you kill someone with a sword, he gets AP. Pretty nice. What's around here though? Oh, what's this? Hey, checkpoint over here. Isabel, what is this?